Welcome to this video. My name is Mohamed Fabio Andre from the Information Technology Study Program. Today we will discuss a very important topic for business sustainability, business continuity audit, and disaster recovery.
Importance of business continuity.
In a world full of uncertainty, having a solid plan to maintain business operations is crucial. We will explore how audits and disaster recovery planning can help companies survive various challenges.
Definition.
Business continuity is the ability of an organization to maintain essential functions during and after a disruption. This includes everything from customer service to internal operations.
Objective.
The goal of business continuity is to minimize the impact of disruptions on operations and ensure continuous service to customers. This is vital for maintaining reputation and customer trust.
Statistics.
Research shows that nearly 60% of companies that experience major disruptions do not survive beyond 6 months. This highlights the importance of having a well-prepared plan.
Definition of audit.
A business continuity audit is an assessment process to ensure that the existing business continuity plans are effective and appropriate. It involves a thorough analysis of existing policies and procedures.
Key components.
Risk assessment, identifying and evaluating risks that could disrupt business operations. Business impact analysis, BIA, assessing the impact of disruptions on business functions and determining recovery priorities. Strategy development, creating strategies to mitigate identified risks, including communication plans and training.
Audit process.
The audit process typically involves data collection, interviews with stakeholders, and document analysis. The results will provide recommendations for improvement.
Definition of disaster recovery.
Disaster recovery is a process designed to restore operations after a disaster occurs. This covers everything from natural disasters to cyber attacks.
Steps.
Identify critical functions, determining the most important business functions, and prioritizing recovery. Recovery strategies. Developing a plan to restore critical functions, including resource allocation. Testing and maintenance. Conducting regular tests of recovery plans and updating them based on test results and changes in the business.
Example strategies.
Some disaster recovery strategies include using backup locations, data backups, and cloud-based recovery.
Regular audits and updates. Conduct audits periodically to ensure plans remain relevant and effective, at least once a year or after significant changes in the organization. Employee training. Train employees on procedures to follow in emergency situations. Simulations and drills can enhance team readiness. Use of technology. Utilize tools and technology to support continuity plans. This includes risk management software and monitoring systems. Management involvement. Support from top management is crucial for the success of business continuity plans. Case studies. Let's look at some examples of companies that have successfully implemented business continuity and disaster recovery strategies. Example 1. A tech company that was able to recover within 24 hours after a cyber attack due to a well-tested recovery plan. Example 2. A retail company that successfully maintained operations during a natural disaster thanks to a well-prepared plan, including the use of backup locations. Lessons learned. From these examples, we learned that good planning and regular testing can make a significant difference when facing a crisis. Identifying risks. One of the biggest challenges is accurately identifying potential risks. Companies often overlook less obvious threats, such as supply chain disruptions or employee turnover. Resource allocation. Allocating sufficient resources for continuity planning can be difficult, especially for smaller businesses. It's essential to prioritize funding and staffing for these initiatives. Cultural resistance. There can be resistance to change within the organization. Employees may be reluctant to participate in training or may not take the plan seriously unless they understand their importance. Alignment with business goals. Business continuity should align with overall business objectives. This means integrating continuity planning into strategic planning sessions to ensure it receives the necessary attention and resources. Continuous improvement. Adopting a continuous improvement mindset is vital. Regularly review and update your business continuity plans based on new threats, changes in business operations, and lessons learned from testing. Stakeholder engagement. Engaging stakeholders from various departments can enhance the effectiveness of continuity plans. Input from different areas of the organization can provide valuable insights into potential risks and recovery strategies. Automation tools. Utilizing automation tools can streamline the continuity planning process. These tools can help in documenting processes, conducting risk assessments, and managing recovery efforts. Cloud solutions. Cloud technology can play a significant role in disaster recovery. It allows for easier data backup and restoration, enabling quicker recovery times and reducing downtime. Communication platforms. Effective communication during a crisis is critical. Implementing reliable communication platforms ensures that all employees are informed and can follow procedures during emergencies. Increased focus on cybersecurity. As cyber threats continue to rise, companies are placing greater emphasis on cybersecurity measures as part of their continuity planning. Remote work considerations. With the shift towards remote work, businesses must adapt their continuity plans to address the unique challenges and risks associated with a remote workforce. Sustainability and resilience. There's a growing trend to integrate sustainability into business continuity strategies. Companies are focusing on building resilience not only to survive disruptions, but also to thrive in a changing environment. Leadership commitment. For a culture of continuity to thrive, leadership must demonstrate commitment. When leaders prioritize business continuity, it sets a tone for the entire organization. Regular training sessions. Establishing regular training sessions and workshops can increase awareness among employees. This helps everyone understand their roles in the continuity plan and the importance of preparedness. Rewarding preparedness. Consider implementing a reward system for teams or individuals who actively engage in continuity training and drills. This can motivate employees to take an active role in preparedness. Crisis communication strategy. Developing a crisis communication strategy is vital. This plan should outline how information will be disseminated during a disruption, ensuring that all stakeholders receive timely updates. Multi-channel communication. Utilize multiple communication channels, such as email, text messages, and social media, to reach employees and stakeholders. This ensures that everyone is informed, regardless of their location. Post-incident communication. After a disruption, it's important to communicate what occurred and the steps taken to resolve the situation. Transparency helps rebuild trust and confidence among stakeholders. Types of exercises. Conduct various types of exercises, such as tabletop exercises, simulations, and full-scale drills. Each type provides different insights and helps identify gaps in the continuity plan. Evaluation and feedback. After each exercise, gather feedback from participants to evaluate the effectiveness of the plan. This feedback is crucial for making necessary adjustments. Continuous testing. Make testing a regular part of your continuity planning process. Regular testing helps ensure that the plan remains relevant and effective over time. Compliance requirements. Understand the legal and regulatory requirements relevant to your industry. Compliance with these requirements can significantly impact your continuity planning. Documentation. Maintain thorough documentation of your continuity plans and any actions taken during disruptions. This documentation can be essential for legal protection and regulatory compliance. Engaging legal counsel. Consider involving legal counsel in the planning process to ensure that all aspects of your continuity plan comply with applicable laws and regulations. Analyzing failures. Examining case studies of organizations that failed to effectively implement their continuity plans can provide valuable lessons. For instance, a well-known retailer faced significant losses due to inadequate crisis management. Key takeaways. From these failures, we learn the importance of regular testing, stakeholder engagement, and the need for clear communication in times of crisis. Adapting strategies. Use these lessons to adapt and strengthen your own continuity strategies, ensuring that your organization is better prepared for future challenges. Importance of supply chain resilience. A resilient supply chain is crucial for business continuity. Disruptions in the supply chain can significantly impact operations, so it's essential to include supply chain considerations in your continuity planning. Vendor assessments. Conduct thorough assessments of key suppliers to understand their risk profiles. This helps in identifying potential vulnerabilities and establishing contingency plans. Diversification of suppliers. Consider diversifying your supplier base to mitigate risks associated with relying on a single source. This can provide alternative options in case one supplier faces disruptions. Predictive analytics. Leverage predictive analytics to identify potential risks and trends that could affect your business continuity. Data-driven insights can enhance decision-making. Scenario analysis. Utilize scenario analysis to evaluate various disruption scenarios and their potential impacts. This helps in preparing tailored responses for different situations. Continuous monitoring. Implement continuous monitoring of key metrics related to business operations. This allows for early detection of potential disruptions and timely intervention.